This is the interface definition of an AXI write address channel bus. Its name is given as AXI write ADDRINTF, and ports are clock and reset signals. These are the signals in the actual bus. There is a limitation with this simple interface definition. Assume that in the design module, you got two sub-modules in which one act as master and other as slave. In the AXI protocol, the master will drive the valid signals along with all these data, and the slave should drive the ready signal. If you use this interface in both master and slave modules, you will not face any issue as per the Systemverilog rules because you have declared all signals as logic. But here you cannot enforce that all these signals except ready should be an output in master module, and input in slave modules. In short, you need be able to enforce the same signals in the interface as either input or output in its different instances. This can be done by adding Modports in the interface. Modports. Modport is a direction specification to the signals in an interface. It can be added only within an interface. You can define any number of modports in an interface. Here this interface defines three different modports named master, slave, and monitor. Here, modport is a Systemverilog keyword, and master, slave and monitors are user-given names to the modports. In the master modport, valid and all the data signals are defined as output, and ready as input. In the slave modport, ready is output while valid and all data signals are input. In the monitor modport, all signals are defined as only input. To use modports in the module, you need to specify the name of the modport along with the interface name, while defining the module. An example is shown here. In the module named Design, the interface named AXI write ADDRINTF is used with the modport named Master in the argument list. Thus in this module, these signals in the interface will act as specified in the modport named Master. From this example, you can imagine about origin of the keyword modport. It stands for module port. As you can see, when you write a modport, you are specifying a port list, which is used as the port list of a module. You can add any number of modports in an interface. In a master-slave protocol bus, typically you will see a master and slave modports. Another common usage is defining a modport with all variables as input, which can be used to monitor signals in the interface inside the test bench. Also note that, all signals specified in the argument list of the interface should use the same direction in all modport definitions. Here you can see that, in all the three modports, the signals clock and reset are specified as input, because they were part of the port list of the interface itself, with direction as input.